Right, well, finally, talking of famous cars, who's got
Yes.
the most famous TV car news? Now, you want to know what's been voted the most iconic car of all time to appear on the small screen, according to British motorists? Well, the definitive top list of television motors has been put together by Boundless, a British group of almost 250,000 public sector workers, which began life back in the 1923 as the Civil Service Motoring Association. So here we go, our top 10 roundup of the most iconic cars that made their mark on British television. Not half. Radio coming in at number 10. It's the small TV car that kept the kids quiet from the people who brought you the Teletubbies. It's Birmingham's very own Brum. There he is. Meanwhile, at 9, take it talking car that helped Michael Knight stay the straight and narrow. Say yes to the big hair. It's David Hasselhoff and his whip, namely KITT. Yes, Michael. Meanwhile, bursting in at number 8 with a kaboom and a bam, a car driven by everybody from Adam West to Christian Bale. It may have started life as a 50s concept car, but ended up as a crime-fighting machine. It was the Batmobile. Holy mackerel, Batman!
Ooh.
The car came into its own. This car, at number 7, came with its own holder for your moustache, believe it or not. If you needed a crime solving on the island of Hawaii, this man would, this would be the mode of travel for this TV detective. Say aloha to Magnum PI and his Ferrari 308
Yes,
GTB.
look at that. Every inch a man.
At number 7, check out those white trousers. Long before Clint Eastwood immortalized this car in a movie, in the original 1970s TV show, saw a pair of cops take on the criminals from Bay City. A car was the Ford Gran Torino, and the show, of course, yeah, it was Starsky and Hutch. That was a great undercover car, that one, by the way. Nobody noticed you in that. Right, we're halfway there. At number 5, taking a starring role from a couple of good old boys flying the Southern Cross at a time it was still okay to do so. It's Bo and Lou Duke with a Dodge Charger, the General Lee, as the Dukes of Hazzard coming in at 5. Right, from the 1980s, we go all the way back to the 1960s. The man who should have been Bond, but instead became Speed, if I can find his picture here. Yes, of course, it was Patrick McNee, and I've lost the picture. It was a Bentley blower. He had a Bentley blower, which was a big green thing. And it says, talk amongst yourselves.
Yay!
That was Speed, and that was the Bentley blower. Where are we now? And talking of a Bond, a man who was made for the role comes in at 3. Although his original role was more sin-free than 007, Roger Moore was the Saint, and his car was the Volvo P1800. Number 2. Well, at 2 and not offering any money back or a guarantee, those South London scamsters, Rodney, Dell, and Grandad. The show, Only Fools and Horses, and the car, a little yellow Reliant Regal van.
Yay.
Excuse me. And finally, taking the number 1 spot, the most iconic car in British TV history, and the favourite son of Oxford, the detective who liked a pint and a jag. Come on, Lewis. It's Inspector Morse and his Mark II Jaguar, Britain's most loved TV car. Oh. That one. I came overall Alan Freeman. I was shocked. It's a good survey. Where was the Ford Granada of the Sweeney?
Yes.
Brum, really? It's not even a real car.
Who voted for this?
It was this was apparently the Association of Civil Servants Motoring. Really? It's a good car. I like it because it says Brum on it. But it's a talking car in a TV show. So I'm
very clever. Brum being in Birmingham.
In Birmingham, and of course, I think it is Ragdoll Productions, the maker of that, and the Teletubbies. If you're outside of, if you haven't seen Brum and you're in America, they made Teletubbies as well. So I was shocked to not see the Ford Granada of the Sweeney. Audi Quattro Life on Mars, the TV show.
Yep.
And also I thought, we're of a certain age, the Triumph Roadster of Bergerac.
Oh,
Can you
I do
remember
like
that?
I do like that. Do
That
like
was,
Bergerac
that
as
was
well.
an iconic car, or possibly didn't Cat's Eyes, the detective show which had ladies, feature
Leslie Ash,
it
Jill
featured
Gascoigne.
I think Leslie Ash drove a Mini Metro, MG Mini Metro, which was a terrible car and unfortunately
Yes.
rusted from the bottom up. My cousin had one.